A very welcome, a very warm welcome to Aqua Farming on Agricultural Research Council of Nigerian Television, Mabushi, Abuja. My name is Joshua Ishaya, your host. On this program, we'll be looking at a very important topic that has caused setback to the aquatic ecosystem, that is, processing and preservation of aquatic products. As we know that aquatic products represent an important food source, they include products such as fish, shrimp, shellfish, crab, and seaweed. They provide high-quality protein, fatty acid, minerals, and other nutritional elements. Generally, raw aquatic material must go through a production chain including growth, harvesting, processing, storage, circulation from the waters to the dining table. Please stay back and pay keen attention to this episode of the program.
Aquatic products represent an important food source. They include products such as fish, shrimp. Through processing, product quality improvement, diversification, and comprehensive economic benefits can be achieved. Like processing, storage is also an important production stage. Extending the storage shelf life for aquatic products through preservation techniques can reduce loss and also increase the convenience of product consumption. Using a cross-sectional consumer survey covering the main cities of the 7 regions of Turkey, Guinea, applied an other probate model and descriptive statistics to analyze the effects of attitudes and socio-geographic characteristics, independent variables, on fish consumption and purchase intention as the dependent variables in 421 participants. They found that taste, physical appearance, convenience have a significant positive relationship with the frequency of fish purchase and consumptions. Therefore, selecting appropriate processing and preservation technique to improve the quality of aquatic product and meet consumer needs represent the key achieving enhanced economic value. Compared to raw food materials such as grains, wheat, and cattle, there is a much richer variety of aquatic product available for processing, including more than 2,000 species. The qualities of a single species of fish, such as the nutritional composition, efficacy, and sensory properties, are influenced by environmental factors, size, season, gender, and other factors. Snakehead fish, China argus, commonly known as blackfish, are widely distributed in rivers, lakes, ponds, and swamps in China, Korea, Japan, Southeast Asia, India, and Russia. Far East, snakehead fish are mainly farmed at high density or live in wild fish ponds. Prepare soup from farmed and wild snakehead fish. Analyze the nutritional composition of the soups. According to the results, there were no obvious differences in the nutritional composition or antioxidant activity between the soups. The protein content of the soup made from wild snakehead fish was relatively lower, but the total fatty acid, polyunsaturated fatty acid content was significantly higher, suggesting that it may have better efficacy in promoting wounds healing. Catfish are a significant commercial food commodity compared to the proximate composition, retained water, and bacterial loads of 2 sizes of hybrid catfish fillets. Additionally, they analyzed the impact of season on the differences in the raw materials. It was found that the water content was higher and fat content was lower for smaller fillets compared to larger fillets. Furthermore, higher level of psychotropics and total caliphate were observed in fillets in the warmer seasons compared to the cold seasons. Therefore, understanding the differences in the raw materials of aquatic products is beneficial for ensuring quality control during processing and ultimately maintaining high-end product quality. The quality of crab and fish cultured in outdoor earthen ponds can be affected by numerous factors such as the cultural environment and feeding. For instance, compared with freshwater fattening, male Chinese meeting crabs in saline and alkaline water led to numerous advantages, including improvement in carotenoid accumulation in freeze-dried and fish-dried carapaces, total free essential amino acid, total free amino acid, and total value. During transportation, fish experience a decrease in muscle quality due to the stress induced by various factors. Nitrogen collision, noise, and temperature peng brimfish for 48 hours before transportation and found that it significantly improved the muscle quality of the fish, including the water holding capacity and shear force. The reason for this may be that the intestinal emptying of the fish during the temporary respir process reduces ammonia nitrogen accumulation and fish stress during transportation. Improving the quality of raw materials before processing has positive significance. The initial stage of aquatic product processing, also known as pretreatment, generally includes grading, bleeding, cooling, scaling, head removal, visceral removal. The main purpose of pretreatment is to remove non-edible portion such as the scales, viscera, head, and tail, which comprise up to 70% of the total body weight. In addition, this stage also includes maintaining the clean white appearance of the fish meats, inhibiting microbial growth. Pretreatment is a crucial step in processing and determines the quality, yield, and profits. Cutting comprises a set of crucial operations in fish pretreatment whereby the whole fish is divided into smaller pieces or certain sections are cut off to produce fish products. Traditionally, the coating process was performed by humans using metal knives, which is labor intensive. This process has two drawbacks. During coating, a considerable amount of debris is created, which leads to a large amount of raw fish waste. Additionally, heavy metal food contamination is expected under an aqueous medium when a metal knife is used in recent years. Novel techniques such as water jet coating, machine vision, and artificial intelligence have been invented to overcome the drawbacks of metal blade cutting and to achieve higher coating efficiency and quality. Aquatic processing products include surimi and its product frozen, headed, and gutted fish, and fish fillets, fermented fish meat, dried squid and seaweed, canned fish meat, etc. Surimi is a concentrated myofibril protein and it is intermediate raw materials for processing product. Washing is a key process in surimi processing. Water-soluble cathepsin, blood and fishy substance as well as most fats can be removed through washing. The number of washes directly affect the quality and economic benefits of surimi by comparing different numbers of washes. Total volatile basic nitrogen and thiobiotoric acid reactive substance of the surimi decreased, and the whiteness, strength, and water retention increased with increasing numbers of washes. They suggested that 2 washes was optimal, taking into account yield, water consumption, and surimi quality. The production of the surimi using the traditional washing method has the advantages of bony structures, high level of catbizils, and a body of odor occurring in the final product, the latter of which is mainly caused by jasmine. The use of a shifting process not only significantly improves yield, but also effectively removes GO and may study the effect of acid and alkali extractions on the quality of surimi from silver carp, and claimed that the alkali extraction method was a better alternative for making water wash surimi for silver carp. However, currently, it is still difficult to achieve commercialization using the method of pH shifting in surimi processing, which may be due to the difficulty in scaling up production and the high level of environmental pollution. Surimi products are a type of deeply processed aquatic product with characteristics such as high protein, low fat, and elastic texture. The processing of surimi products generally includes sequential processes such as thawing, coating, chopping, the addition of ingredients, shaping, heating, and packaging. Adding functional ingredients such as starch, calcium, ions, and transglutaminase can significantly improve the quality of surimi product. Different proportions of calcium lactate to large yellow croaker surimi and found that calcium lactate could significantly improve its gelation properties, including its gel strength, whiteness, cooking loss, and water holding capacity. The mechanism of calcium lactate enhancing thermoregulation was found to be related to the promotion of myosin stretching ion and the formation of salt bridges between adjacent negatively charged proteins. The author claimed that 1.5% was the optimal amount of calcium lactate. Fermented aquatic products are also an important type of aquatic processing product. In the processing of aquatic product, it is generally necessary to use methods such as ozone water washing and to operate at low temperature to reduce microorganisms in order to prevent raw materials from spoiling and deteriorating. Contrary to other aquatic products, fermented aquatic products utilize the activity of microorganisms to partially decompose aquatic proteins and partially oxidize fats, producing unique flavor due to the difference in raw materials and fermentation processes. Various fermented aquatic products with local characteristics are formed such as zahu, which is a popular fish product in central province of China. Compared with natural fermentation, inoculated microbial fermentation has the significant advantages of shortening production cycles and improving product quality stability. Found that inoculating lactic and bacteria could increase the crude fat and protein content of zahu, reduce the fishy smell, and make the product tender and soft. According to the research results, the sample prepared lactic acid bacteria presented the best overall qualities. In addition, they also reported significant differences in the quality of zahu produced via inoculation with the different types of lactic acid bacteria. Zahu fermented with plantarum and acid lactic showed the strongest sauciness, while the samples prepared strongest umami taste. Besides fish, seaweed is also widely available and great commercial importance. At present, seaweed is mainly used for extracting polysaccharides or dried for consumption in dishes and casual snacks. In the recent studies, it was stated that powdered seaweed from coastal areas of Bangladesh is incorporated into cookies to enrich them in unsaturated fatty acids. Now, let's look at preservation of aquatic product using preserving agents. The muscle tissue of fish and other aquatic products is soft and tender with high water content. The enzymes in a fish body exhibit strong activity at room temperature. Preservation of aquatic products, preserving agent. The muscle tissue of fish and other aquatic product is soft and tender with high water content. The enzymes in a fish body exhibit strong activity at room temperature. After the fish dies, these enzymes quickly decompose the fish protein into a large number of low molecular metabolites and free amino acids, which become nutrient for bacteria. Therefore, aquatic products are generally prone to spoilage. Thanks to the advancement of preservation and rapid detection technologies, such as employing the peroxide activity of platinum Qs as the indicator of fish freshness, the shelf life of aquatic products can be extended and safety hazard can be reduced. And then the preserving agent is an effective means of extending the shelf life of aquatic products. In recent years, the use of weak acid, essential oils, and epigalloctectin gallate as an aquatic preserving agent has become research hotspot. Cooking treatment to have shell scallop and compare its psychochemical qualities and volatility of its flavor with a control for 10 minutes during 30 of the chill storage upon monitoring the volatile basic nitrogen texture. For example, Baltic herring pickled in acetic acid and malic acid showed lower fat content during storage compared with those pickled in citric lactic and lactic acid. Replacing acetic acid with other weak acid resulted in pickled and marinated Baltic herring with novel and milder sensory profiles. There is a synergistic effect between weak acids and other physical preservation technologies. Lactic acid in combination with high hydrostatic pressure effectively inhibited microbial growth and psychochemical changes. Evaluation flushing textures of largemouth bass fillets, essential oils and important natural plant extract, and have extracted much interest from scientists for their antibacterial and antioxidant properties. by comparing 4 essential oils: essential oil, tea tree essential oil, and white orange essential oil. Like essential oils, tea polyphenols are an emerging food preserving agent for aquatic products due to their vital antioxidant and bacteriostatic properties. According to a study, besides maintaining texture and gel strength, the addition of egg can inhibit microbial growth and the formation of compounds such as total volatile basic nitrogen and melaldehyde. They recommended that egg at a concentration could effectively preserve ceramic gels during freeze-thaw cycles. Now, let's talk about non-thermal processing. In recent years, non-thermal processing has been increasingly applied to the preservation of aquatic products. Compared with thermal sterilization, such as pasteurization, it can better preserve the nutrition, texture, and flavor of aquatic products. Common non-thermal processing methods for aquatic products include ultrasound, high-voltage atmospheric cold plasma, electron beam irradiation, investigated ozone water, and ultrasound cleaning in the storage of crayfish through microbial viral counts and sequencing. They reported that the ozone water in combination with ultrasound cleaning could significantly reduce the total viable count, psychrophilic viable count, mesophilic viable count, hydrogen sulfide producing bacterial molds, and yeast, with the extension of the high voltage atmospheric cold plasma treatment. The number of colonies on the surface of tilapia fillets inoculated with Salmonella and Enterica cerevisiae. Now, let's talk about the packaging. Recently, in addition to air packaging and vacuum packaging, modified atmosphere packaging has also been utilized in aquatic preservation. Regarding gas are mixed into high barrier performance packaging material to inhibit microbial growth, enzymatic reaction, and lipid oxidation. In a recent study, Zhang et al. Reported that MAP with 70 gas ratio has optimized to inhibit the quality deterioration of golden. Aquatic products are an important source of food for humans. The processing and preservation techniques for aquatic products are constantly improving, with the aim of improving nutrition, taste, and convenience in the production process of aquatic products. Enterprises are also increasingly emphasizing energy conservation, loss reduction, and environmental protection. It can be foreseen that these techniques, which are still in their experimental and pilot stages, will play an increasingly important role in future industrial production. New processing and preservation techniques will also continue to emerge. In this documentary, with regard to aquatic product processing and preservation, we introduce methods of raw materials quality improvement in saline and alkaline water and respart pretreatment as a new technique for processing aquatic products. And in addition, we introduce new technological advancements in the preservation of aquatic products from perspectives of preserving agents, non-thermal processing, voltage atmospheric cold plasma, electron beam irradiation, and high hydrostatic pressure as example, and packaging. This documentary is suitable for undergraduate and graduate students majoring in food science and technology.
The Agricultural Research Council of Nigeria (ARCN) coordinates the activities of research institutes and is responsible for supervision, regulation, coordination of research activities and programs of higher institutions in Nigeria. And Professor Hamidu Shaributu, since assumption as Executive Secretary of ARCN in April 2020, has solidified the transformation of agriculture in Nigeria through strategic and meaningful execution of research fundings for improvement of the agricultural sector.
For grains, we have the parabolic solar dryers. These are specialized solar dryers used for drying agricultural produce such as whole grains, yam and cassava chips, fruits and vegetables more efficiently. It is made of a special material that concentrates the rays of the sun within the enclosure while eliminating harmful ultraviolet radiation. Products dried are free from contaminants and are hygienic.
The parabolic shaped solar dryer is a need-based technology because virtually when we travel all over the country, you will see by the roadside, you see people drying all sorts of agricultural produce. Some spread their own on bare ground, and by the time the vehicles are moving, the dust stay on the products. The reptiles will come, they will eat whatever they can eat, drop their feces and their urine on it, and the owner comes in the evening to pack everything together and still eat that product. And the product has been contaminated, and we feel this is not right, and it is part of our mandate to make sure that we set it right, and that was what led to this, so that we can solve this problem at the grassroots level. Instead of drying by the roadside, drying on just bare ground in their villages, when they have this as a drying center, everybody in the community can bring their product there, spread on the tray, and they get it dry under hygienic condition that is covered. And the dryer also have another property to screen the ultraviolet ray of the sun, which is also can cause hazard to human health.
Welcome to Federal College of Land Resources Technology, Kuru, Jos, Plateau State.
The atomic absorption spectrophotometer, AFS, is an instrument which is used for the determination of metals that are dissolved in source.
Plantation. Put it like one. Welcome to Production Farms, where we're going to take you around our production tanks and a practical fisheries and integrated farm. We integrate the farming system with a banana and plantain and so many aquatic animals.
Since then, Professor Shaributu has operated as visionary captain by restoring the council's glory with the first ever agricultural television and radio station in Nigeria, with well-equipped studios parading state-of-the-art equipment.
The Agricultural Research Council of Nigeria also has a brand new electronic library to further promote research and visualizations of deep thoughts on agricultural development in Nigeria.
The museum, located in the Senator Abdullahi Adamu Center, is an agricultural museum saddled with the responsibility of keeping records of agricultural findings, discoveries, researches for continuity and history purposes.
ARCN,
promoting agriculture.
The Agricultural Research Council of Nigeria is wearing a new look under the stewardship of Professor Garba Hamidu Shaributu, who says, "Alone I am nothing, but together I am something." ARCN,
promoting agriculture. Many thanks for staying through, and thanks for staying with us on the program Aqua Farming, where we'll look at the topic processing and preservation of aquatic animals. I remain Joshua Ishaya on behalf of the crew members who made it possible, Buba and Euphemia, and of course Bukiso, who doubles as the editor as well. Bye for now.